Hey, there you are right there. I see all of you. Appreciate you being here too. I truly do. Let's see what we got in the house tonight. All right. Linda Farrow's with us. Glenn Anderson is with us. Says he's not feeling well. So, you know what we got to do? We got to send some prayers out for that man. Let's do that right now. All right. Michael O'Brien's with us. Wants to say hello to everybody in Florida. What else? Who else? Who else? Lynn Stalker. All right. Lynn is with us. The Iowa crowd. Hope you guys got through the storms all right. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. Linda Farrow. Yep. Linda's with us. There we go. John H. That's the Arkansas crowd. I know you guys had some bad storms. I hope you guys dodged them over there. And Double D's with us. She usually can't make it. But glad she did. Scottish Urban Prepper. My man Dave. Sunday afternoon, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Go over there and check out his live feed. It's a little later in Scotland than it is here. It hits us between lunch and dinner, and it hits them after dinner. But go over and check him out. He's always got something you need to know about going on over there. So, JD, all right. JD is with us. Have you been here before, JD? If you have, it's been a while. I can't remember you. We're safe and sound here in Arkansas. All right. That's good. Appreciate it.
Lori's here.
Lori is with us.
Yeah,
there she is right there.
Ashley.
Yeah, appreciate you being here. And Ashley. All right. Hope we get a few more join us here. Got a good bunch of folks here in this community, and I appreciate it. But I'm going to start out with asking you guys to say a little prayer for Lori. She's in the hospital. She's waiting to get transferred over to Tampa to get a medical procedure done. So throw some prayers out there for her. Also, our buddy Glenn, I mentioned that earlier. He's not feeling well, so let's send some good thoughts up for him too. And our storm victims across the country. Seems like that from the Gulf of Mexico all the way up to New England, there's been tornadoes and hail and storms and all kinds of stuff affecting people, destroying lives and homes. So let's send a prayer up there for them folks too. They all need it. And I don't mind doing it for them. I do it twice a day, I'll be honest with you, when I wake up in the morning and before I go to sleep at night. So hopefully that'll work out for them. We're going to touch on that thoughts and prayers here in just a few minutes. You guys are going to love this. You're going to love this. Just wait. As Sean Hannity would say, I got a big announcement coming. So just hang on. You're going to enjoy it. It's going to be a good one. But some good news today. On my live feed on Thursday night, my live stream on Thursday night, I mentioned that the Florida Senate and the House over there had passed the concealed carry without a permit. And the governor signed it today, and it will go into effect on July 1st of this year. So if you can legally buy a gun, you don't have to buy a permit anymore. Permits, what did they cost us? 100 and something bucks.
Yeah, it wasn't cheap.
Yeah, it was like 120.
The test was stupid, but the card was cheap.
Yeah, the test was a joke. I mean, what's your name? Bob. Okay, here's a permit. But you can legally carry that gun after July 1st. If you can legally buy it, you can legally carry it, but you got to keep it covered up. It's not a complete constitutional carry bill because it has restrictions. I think the only restriction they should have is you should have to be a U.S. citizen. You should have to be a non-felon, and you should have to have the money to buy your gun. That's about it. But that's just me. Pauline jumped in there with us. All right. You're not late. You got an excuse. That's cool. Don't know what it is, but I'm going to give you a pass this time. But I do appreciate you being with us.
Send a note from your
I got a note from your mom. I understand. That's cool. But thank goodness, they got that done. It's a step in the right direction. Uh, I'm going to encourage you to go ahead and get a permit because your state law only covers uh, the state's citizens. So if you get you a gun and you have a Florida driver's license, yeah, you can carry that gun anywhere around you want to. It's not legal in Georgia, South Carolina, Alabama, Arkansas, Tennessee. But if you get that permit, it is legal because they have reciprocity with the state. So I think it's a good idea to go ahead and get you one. But that's just me playing it safe. I'm a retired police officer. I can carry a gun wherever I want. But I also got a carry permit from the state of Florida just to legally cover my butt. So that's just me. Redundancy on everything. But let's get into the fun part of last week. Well, actually, this came out today. Did you know there was a second Chinese spy balloon that was shot down? And it's been confirmed it was a spy balloon from China. It was shot down over South Carolina. And nobody heard anything about it until today. They kept it a secret. Now they're trying to downplay it. This administration is just so wonderful, ain't it? But where did it come from? It had to either come all the way across the nation or from out to sea, over the United States. You never heard anything about it. But these balloons, they can navigate them a little bit, but not really a whole lot. So I'm thinking it had to come across the country with the winds. But I'm not a weather expert. I could be wrong. But since they, hid it from us for a month, it wouldn't surprise me one bit that it went all the way across the country and just nobody saw it. Nobody, discovered it, put it on social media like that last one that was such a big deal. That's the only reason we heard about that one. Somebody up in Montana or somewhere got a picture of it and put it on social media. They couldn't hide it then. But what you see, this picture right here, is actually from the pilot that shot it down. That's a picture from his cockpit of that balloon. But they hid this from us for a month. Wonder why all of a sudden it's coming out. It's a good question right there. Because everything in the news has been Trump, 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 Trump. They don't want you to pay attention to what's going on. And that's just one of those things they tried to hide from us. Didn't work. Somebody exposed it. Fox News got a hold of it. And there it is. But what we got here? Happy to see ya. See if I can just prove they can ease. That's right. Balloons will work with an EMP. Believe me. An EMP would be easy with one of those balloons. It would be kind of regional. It wouldn't cover as much area as one that was launched on an ICBM, but it would work. But thank you for being here. I don't remember seeing you before. If you're new, I appreciate it. If you're not, hey, I'm sorry I missed you before. I'm old. I forget stuff. All right. But the real thing that I think they're trying to really hide from us, the people in Tennessee see what's coming. Their state legislature passed a bill to create a gold bank with money from the state of Tennessee, a gold and silver bank. They know that precious metals is going to be the only currency here pretty soon. And they're not the only ones that's doing it. Missouri's also doing it. I think Wyoming and there's one other state. I can't remember which one. Utah. They already have that in place. So, I mean, states are starting to see what's going to happen with the economy. And thank goodness they're acting on it.
Double D's got a question. Can you see that?
Who does?
Double D about the U.S. debt clock.
Let me see this right here.
Dollar to silver.
U.S. debt clock is showing the dollar to silver is $0. To gold. No, that's not possible. When currency goes bad, the only thing that's going to be valuable is those precious metals in your hand. Thousands of years ago, mankind came up with that currency exchange for those precious metals long before there were established governments with fiat currency. And hey, it worked then. It's worked for thousands of years, and it's going to work after all of this stuff goes down. So get that silver. Right now, that's silver is what's you're capable to buy on medium income. You can't buy gold. Gold costs too much. Let me get an update on that right now. Let me check this. I'm gonna tell you. Silver's at $24.19. $24.19 an ounce. Gold is at $1,994.35 an ounce. So that's what it costs right now. But for the average person, you can be able to get out there and get you some silver, stash it somewhere. It's only going to go up in value. There's no way it's going to go up and down as long as this market is fluctuating. But once the market is kaput, your silver is going to shoot through the roof. It's going to be worth probably, $1,000 or $2 an ounce, but we'll see. Hopefully we won't see, but that's what I foresee. I have no doubt. The dollar's collapsing more and more every day around the world. Like I said, states are seeing it. They're starting to back up their funds with actual metals. So, it's not just conspiracy theorists anymore. When actual state governments and other world governments are seeing it, then there's got to be something to it. A week ago, Wednesday, almost 2 weeks ago now, there was over 1 million ounces of silver bought on the precious metals exchange. You never heard a word about it because that just proves how weak the dollar is. But right here is part of the problem. BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, they're going to develop an alternate currency that all of them will use for world trade, like they use the dollar right now, which is going to shut the dollar out. I mean, all of these countries right here, pretty much done with the dollar. And what's scary about it is they're not the only ones. It's spreading like wildfire. Right there's a list of 17 nations that are bailing on the dollar right now. They've already done it. Saudi Arabia did it officially yesterday. They said, we're done with that dollar. If the U.S. wants to buy oil, yeah, we'll take their dollar. But nobody else has to have that dollar to buy our oil. We'll take whatever currency you have. That just shut the dollar out on the world stage. And you can see right there, India, Brazil, Russia, China, these are big economies. And there's some little ones in there too. But this is just the start. These nations through the years have been bullied by the U.S. where they're having to use that dollar to buy, do exchanges on the world market. Well, now they don't have to. And they're basically saying, screw you. We're going to do it our way, and telling the U.S. to just, kind of stick it. And it's working as far as what they need. For us, it's bad. It's killing our economy. It's going to crush us. I'm saying by the end of the year, but absolutely within the year, it's going to happen. I just want to tell Phil about the silver. Yep. Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate you being here with us, buddy. I truly do. I never met you. Did I? Yeah, I met him at the funeral. Yeah, I met you. That's right. Appreciate you being here with us. That little boy of yours is a crackerjack, buddy. And I'm going to tell you what, he's going to be a lady killer when he grows up. That boy's handsome. He is. He's going to be a hot shot. That's for sure. Throat, you know what that means, folks? That's the Scotland right there. All right. But, the money situation's getting bad, folks. Get out there and get you some silver and get you some gold if you can afford it. And like I told you before, don't just buy those 1 ounce rounds. Buy, tenth of an ounce, quarter ounce, half ounce. So you can use them just like you do $1 bills, $5 bills, $10 bills. Because that's what it's going to come to. They can try to hide it all they want. They keep trying to pump more and more cash into this economy. But all that's going to do is drive inflation up even higher. It's going to make your dollar worth less. And that's why all these countries are getting away from it. That dollar ain't worth a damn. And it's only going to get worse as time goes on. They know it, and they're bailing out on it. So don't wait. Don't hesitate. Hedge off that loss right now while you can. If you got some money in the bank, I'm not going to say go get it all out and go buy gold and silver. No, take out a good portion of it. 15, 20, 25% of it. Go buy you some silver. Like I said, if you can afford it, buy gold.
Happy to see you wants to know where's your favorite place to buy silver.
My favorite place to buy silver is at my local coin shop. Find a local coin shop you can deal with that will actually work with you on the premium. The premium is the markup above what is spot price. This week I paid, what was it, $3 over spot? Yeah, $3 over spot price on silver, and that's good. Because right now the premium on silver is running anywhere from $3 an ounce to $10 an ounce. It all depends on where you are and what's available. But get out there and get it while you can. I did. I added to mine this week, so hopefully you will too. Got another Scottish brother in here. All right, Michael Hanna. Yeah. He hates the drink from his homeland.
Happy to see you ask a secondary question. Where do you find the spot price before going to a shop?
Just go on Google and type in silver spot price. It'll give you the spot price at that time.
It's just like the stock market.
Yeah, it's just like the stock market. It goes up and down. Get as close to that spot price as you can with a dealer, but they're going to have to make something above that. I mean, that's why they're in business. Metal Textiles back with us. I'm buying some silver. I always thought ammo was metal. Yeah, ammo. Yeah, buy that too. Absolutely. And people say you can't eat silver. That's right. You cannot eat silver. Make sure you got food and a way to process water. That precious metal that he was talking about. Make sure you got some of that and a way to distribute it. So before you get into buying that silver, but you got to get out there and get it, guys. Right now, while it's still fairly reasonable, when I bought a lot of my silver back when it was $13 an ounce. So, I mean, I've made a crap load of money on it. That's for sure. What we got here? Where do I find? Yep. Just go online and look up that spot price. And then when you go to, like I said, build a rapport with that coin dealer. Find a coin dealer, go make them an offer. If you got $1,000, $2,000, the deal I made this week, the guy wanted a price. I countered with an offer. I said, will you take this? If I take it all, and he agreed. So, they'll deal with you just like buying a car or anything else.
Go to a pawn shop.
Pawn shops? Nah.
No, I meant it's like going to a pawn shop.
Oh, yeah. It's like dickering with a pawn dealer. That's true. What we got here? Rebecca made it. All right. Junk silver's good too. Yes, it is. But here's the problem. I do that too. I melt my own silver. I got to do a video on that. Keep saying that I'm going to do it, and I got to do it. The problem with junk silver is a lot of people won't take it, where if they have a silver coin that they know is backed up by the mint when it was stamped, they know that's good silver, but they might take it. I mean, like I said, I got some, and I'm going to keep doing that too. Scottish Urban Prepper. Make sure you're not falling for fractions ownership. Precious metals. That's right. Don't do that. Get it in your hand. Get it in your hand. There's a lot of gold dealers out there. They'll send you a certificate that says, hey, you own this much silver. No, send it to me. Send it to me.
Junk silver sounds like we get to go to yard sales.
Right. Yeah. Junk silver's a yard sale stuff. Bill Bill's with us. All right, buddy. Appreciate it. What we got here? All right. New York City Preppers with us. All right. Junk silver is in U.S. mint coins, such as 90% silver. True. Any coin made in the United States from 1964 back, it is 90% silver. It's not 100% silver, but it will be recognized as, actual money. Like I was saying about the silver coins. That's like Australia makes the kangaroo. If you get a silver round with a kangaroo on it, that's made by the Australian government mint. So it's good stuff, and everybody will know that's good stuff. Yeah, 64 or older. That's right. That's right. Every now and then, just go into a bank and, tell them to give you a roll of quarters or a roll of $50 and go through them and see if you can find those coins. They're still out there in circulation. There's a lot of them still out there, and you can make a lot of money that way. I think now a quarter, just a 1964 quarter, is worth about $5, in silver. So, get out there and try to find that. A lot of people do that as a hobby, and they make a lot of money. Canada, California.
Canada.
Oh, okay.
Jess
44, thanks for being with us. All right. Glad you're here with us tonight. Hopefully we can pass along something that'll help you out. Or we'll entertain you for a little while. Anyway, one of the two. I do things a little different than most of these channels. I bring up a serious problem. I give you my perspective on it. And hopefully that'll help you out somewhere down the road. Michael Hanna. All right. Thanks for being with us, Michael. I'm glad you set up. If you ain't set up, folks, right now is the time to get it done. You see it. You see the signs everywhere, every day. This economy is going to collapse. Your money's going to be worthless. But jump out there and get it while you can. It's just only going to get higher and higher. What we got here? I'm here for the peas and carrots. All right. Where'd he go? I missed him. There he is, right there. So, Jess is saying hello to Happy Hickman Homestead. Obviously, one of them brought the other over, so I appreciate the support, guys. I truly do. But let's get on to the next topic. We're going to talk about, basically the way America's crumbling. It's what America was founded on is pretty much over, guys. I don't think it's ever going to come back until it totally collapses, and then we rebuild it. People like me and you, we have to step up and rebuild it. But it's never going to go back to what it was from where we are now. I have no doubt that that's true. It breaks my heart. I hate to see what happened to this country, but, it happened with our education system. And it's just a joke. They indoctrinated our children right now. We have 20, 30-year-olds that think this country is the worst thing that ever happened to the earth. And it's because of our education system. Let me show you something here. This is ridiculous. This guy right here, he's a big liberal vlogger, and he's got a pretty good following. And he made a joke out of that school shooting last week. And he said the problem was there wasn't enough thoughts and prayers. And then when he got hammered on Twitter about it, he couldn't believe people disagreed with him. He could not comprehend the fact that people didn't think like he did. He'd been indoctrinated to think that, everybody has to believe the way he does, or they're wrong. He had to delete the tweet because he was just getting slammed. Thank God he was getting slammed. I'm going to leave that right there. I was about to call him a bad name, but I'm going to let that go. He couldn't understand that people didn't think the way he did. And why is that? Right here, that's why. Because this guy's in his mid-20s, and he went all through grade school, he went to college, and the whole time they were telling him that if somebody disagrees with you, it's violence, it's terrible. You got the right to defend yourself. It's just like being attacked, And another good example of that is this. I'm gonna say it. This ass wipe right here. He's a professor at Wayne State University, and he thinks it's okay. It's better to kill somebody you think is a racist or, transphobic or homophobic or whatever. It's better to kill them than it is to shout them down. This is the people teaching our young minds. We got to weed these people out. That's not socialism. That's not communism. That right there is accessory to murder. And if you don't believe me, let me show you a picture. 20-something years old, been told her whole life if people didn't agree with her, if they attacked her ideas, she had the right to attack them. There's the proof right there. That's the proof that our country is done. Our young minds are being taught this shit. Parents won't step in when parents wouldn't step in. And now that they are stepping in, the FBI is investigating them, going out knocking on their door, trying to intimidate them like Nazi brown shirts back in the 1930s and 40s over in Germany. That's exactly what our FBI is right now, and nothing more. And it's starting to piss me off. Oh my God, I better stop.
You need to calm down.
Hang on a minute. I'm about to get off on it, guys. I'm going to hit the trifecta with this live stream anyway. The last two were demonetized. They won't pay me for people viewing them. So hopefully this one will go the same route. That means I pissed somebody off. But this last one, the one I did on Thursday night, it was monetized for 3 days. That means the algorithm didn't catch it. Somebody watched it and complained. Then they caught it. So, hey, let's go for 3 in a row here. Let's hit the trifecta with this. I'm sick of our children being brainwashed by these liberals. And I'm telling you, folks, I know what I'm talking about. After I retired from the police department, I worked at a local college for 20 years. And I could not believe the mentality of the majority of the professors on that campus. I mean, you could tell they're just straight up communists. I had one that argued with me one day for like an hour or more, who said the United States shouldn't have beat England in the Revolutionary War. We shouldn't have done it. It came right down to, I had to be respectful because I worked for the college and he was a tenured big shot professor. So I kept it civil and I said, well, you might be right. I might be right, but you can kiss my ass. And I turned around and walked out. Thank goodness nothing ever happened with that. Could have. It really could have. But right there, I showed you it right there. That's the example right there that you're looking at. That's the example of what this education system has done to people. That young lady, yeah, she was a lady. That young woman, let me put it that way. She thought she was justified in going in there and shooting children and innocent adults because the place she attacked didn't agree with her lifestyle. It's not a gun problem. It's a mental health problem. It's an education problem. Yeah, it's not just a mental health problem. It's an education problem. And we got to stop it. Like I said, we've gone too far. It's never coming back. It's going to crumble. The money's going away. The banks are going to collapse. They keep putting Band-Aids on that banking system. Well, guess what's going to happen? That blood's going to pop through one day and they're not going to be able to stop it. It's coming. Oh my God. I hate to go here. I do. I hate to go here. I don't preach, fear here a lot, but we're at the point now where if you don't see what's coming, it's because you're stupid or you don't want to believe it. It's that simple. All right, let me get on out of here. Let me finish this. Let me get off that topic. I'm going to get on to my prepping topic for the night. I like to close up with just one thing to make you think about as far as your preps go. So I'm going to get into that right now. All right. Yep. Got to go. Yep. Thank God for Scotland. Shoes. All right, guys. You got to have some shoes, folks. You got to have good shoes in your bug out bag. You got to have some boots. You got to have some hiking boots. You got to have some work boots. You got to have some good walking shoes. Wow. I went from like up here to down here.
But that's important.
But
Shoes
yeah,
are really
yeah,
important. Like
shoes are important.
Especially when I was working, like if you work in a place
Yeah.
where you have to wear heels at work, you should have some walking boots in your
Yeah.
car.
Yep. Lady prepper on her job, she couldn't wear like hiking boots or working boots or anything, any kind of good shoes that if something happened and she had to walk a long way, she couldn't wear those at work. So she kept them in her car. And that's a good thing. She did that before I knew her. That's a good thing. She was on top of that. But think about that, guys. Shoes are going to be hard to come by. How many times were you told stories about, battles during the Revolutionary War where soldiers couldn't fight because they didn't have shoes? They didn't have boots. And it wasn't, and it wasn't just during that war. That's why when you're in the military now, they harp on you, keep them feet dry, keep them clean. Your shoes, your feet, you can't move without it. And if we get into a situation where there's mass migrations and it gets to the point where you have to walk, you're going to wish you had those. And another thing to do is if you have children, make sure that you buy shoes that they will grow into, just in case down the road, go hit up yard sales or garage sales or, secondhand stores or whatever. If you got an 8-year-old, just, buy him some shoes that he might wear when he's 10 years old. And if you don't use those shoes that he grows out of, give them to somebody. Or, you sell them at your yard sale. But, good footwear is important, guys, in survival situations. Believe me, I've been there. You got to have some good footwear. Got to be able to move. Got to be comfortable. The more comfortable you are, the further you can move. And the better you can move. It's that simple. I was just throwing it out there for you now. I've taken longer than I wanted to. So think about your situation as far as your footwear goes if you have to evacuate. Or even if you just have to bug in for, years on end. The shoes on your feet right now, are they going to last? Probably not. I know mine's not. Let me show you what I'm wearing. Flip-flops. But I got some good sneakers back there. But I don't want to have to depend on those sneakers. I got plenty of footwear, plenty of boots. So I want to throw that out there and get you thinking about it. All right. Get that silver, folks. Evaluate your footwear situation. Watch what's going on in the news other than Donald Trump. They're going to prosecute that guy. That's a done deal. It's done.
Interrupt my show tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, breaking news.
Breaking news, baby.
I forgot. Just like Sean Hannity. I got a big story. The Donald Trump arraignment is supposed to schedule for 2:00 tomorrow, 2:00 Eastern time. Mm-hmm. So Lady Prepper says General Hospital may not be on at 2:00 Eastern.
Don't piss off women all across the country.
So get ready for that. There might not be General Hospital tomorrow. But
I have my priorities.
But all right. If you would, go over to Rumble. If you got a Rumble account, go over there and subscribe or follow or whatever they call it over there. I got a channel over there now. The Orlando Prepper, just like right here. Don't have a lot of followers. I think I got 4 right now. It's hard to build an audience over there. It's kind of like MeWe when that was popular for a month or two. And I couldn't get anybody to go from Facebook over to MeWe. It's kind of like that. Rumble don't restrict people so much. It's more of a freedom platform. And if they keep demonetizing me here and my videos keep vanishing, I might just wind up over there anyway. So if you go over there and follow my channel, I'd appreciate it. But keep your eyes open, guys. Keep prepping. Like I said, get out there and get what you need now because it might not be there tomorrow. So with that, I want to say thank you to everybody here. I appreciate every one of you dropping in. Hopefully we had a little fun. We had a little information here. So if you got any questions, you know where to shoot them. Email theorlandoprepper@gmail.com. If it's your first time here, hit that subscribe down there for me. I'd appreciate it.
Hit the like button.
Got to hit it twice and then ring the bell on that subscribe. And hit that like button for me, that little thumbs up. The algorithm likes that. Facebook don't like me, so we'll see what happens with this one. The last two were freebies, and I don't mind this one being free either, as long as I get, help somebody out somewhere, if it's just from one person. So with that, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to say stay strong, stay patriotic to the founding principles of this country. Don't let these assholes buffalo you folks. Pray for the United States of America. Orlando Prepper is out.